You know what's crazy? People are always in my business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got.
Something that you didn't appear interested in doing. And as a result, they didn't appear interested in helping you along because you didn't seem receptive.
Why has it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Floyd Mayweather erupted at Stephen A. Smith in a live interview, fiercely rejecting rumors about his finances. He criticized people for obsessing over his actions while never checking their own lives. Focus on yourself, Floyd insisted, silencing the chatter with his signature boldness and intensity.
Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches.
Floyd Mayweather recently spoke out about the rumors surrounding a $42 million real estate deal, which some claimed left him bankrupt. He insisted he personally financed all 62 properties, emphasizing that no outside investors were involved. "This is my money, and nobody else is part of it," Mayweather stated. However, other reports paint a different picture, indicating he might hold only partial ownership. Property records appear to challenge his version of events, fueling questions about whether he's been misled or is withholding key details.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything." However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright. In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying like that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal has not gone through.
To back up his statements, Floyd personally visited every building he claims to fully own, walking through all 62 apartment complexes. He repeatedly stressed that no partners are involved. The tour seemed designed to shut down doubters and showcase that the investment is legitimate and entirely his. Yet, critics remain unconvinced, wondering if the gesture was more about perception than proof.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Stephen A. Smith took aim at Floyd Mayweather's exhibition matches, arguing that Floyd is more focused on profit than preserving his boxing legacy, potentially undermining the greatness he once embodied in the ring.
Paul, I just see some of these things, and this is just my personal feeling. When you're that great and you're that elite, not just anyone deserves to be in a ring with you, even if you are retired. even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky 3, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan, okay? This is not...
Mayweather is well known for his flashy lifestyle. From luxury cars to designer outfits, he lives extravagantly and without restraint. His social media feeds are packed with displays of wealth, drawing both praise and sharp criticism.
Options, options, options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, 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 Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, 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 Rolls. The Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
Even with massive success, Floyd Mayweather's career is constantly shadowed by controversy. He has faced legal troubles for years, including jail time and ongoing clashes with the law. Many worry that his repeated risky behavior could keep landing him in hot water. His reputation has also taken hits from financial scandals, with multiple claims of cheating partners or missing tax payments. In one striking incident, reports said he was detained in Dubai over unpaid luxury jewelry.
It turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
The controversy deepens with Mayweather's rumored ties to fraudulent cryptocurrency schemes. He allegedly earned millions promoting digital currencies that eventually collapsed. While endorsing new ventures isn't illegal, critics argue that leveraging his fame to back risky or deceptive projects shows a careless disregard for fans and investors who place trust in his name.
You won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayweverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards. But this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT.
In a revealing interview, rapper 50 Cent disclosed that Floyd owed him millions that had yet to be repaid. This shocking revelation added a personal layer to the growing story of Floyd's financial mismanagement.
It goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I got to ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he told me to.
YouTube star and boxer Logan Paul has also claimed that Mayweather withheld the money he was owed from their exhibition fight. While Floyd reportedly collected his full payment, he is accused of not passing Logan's share.
That's the case that Showtime, as the digital partner, just
paid Floyd and that Mayweather Promotions' responsibility was to pay Logan and they didn't. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the Pauls, but this is some scumbaggery at the highest level. Like, Floyd is just holding Logan's money, probably going to not pay him until a court orders him to, which makes me think we're going to fucking lawsuit land. Logan's going to sue him. 100% he's going to. It's all going to depend on what was in that contract, that 14-page document that Logan signed on camera, by the way. Either two things happen. One, Logan and his team completely fucking fumbled whatever contract that was in their hands and didn't read through it thoroughly. It wasn't just robbing people like us of our money to watch them go at it. It was also robbing Logan, saying you to everyone and taking 100 mil to the bank. Or the second option, which is probably the most likely scenario that we're having.
Under mounting scrutiny, Floyd spoke candidly about his approach to money. He insisted that openly displaying wealth doesn't make him unethical. To him, money is a tool for freedom and opportunity, enabling him to pursue ambitions most people wouldn't even consider. This perspective, he explained, fuels his bold and unconventional investments.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences. And with me being able to make a lot of money, I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results.
Most of the time, ventures don't go as planned. Floyd's acquisition of 62 apartment buildings was meant to be a masterstroke. Yet it now fuels bankruptcy speculation. Some argue he overextended himself, while others suggest he may have been misled by partners. Unlike many athletes, Floyd never relied on a manager to manage his finances. He personally handled every deal and contract, giving him full control over his empire. When things went well, the rewards were huge. When mistakes happened, the responsibility rested solely on him.
I think with Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him, and but he does everything goes through him, everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training wise, the man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like the top boys. I just thought, don't worry out, because I love a row, and I love the fighting. Let's just turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out, got sting coming at my ass.
Floyd's business mindset started with a bold gamble. He wagered $750,000 on himself in a single fight. The risk paid off, marking the beginning of his journey as both a boxer and an entrepreneur. From that moment, he took full control of his financial path. In a heated confrontation, boxing trainer Bill Haney accused Floyd of putting money above his legacy. "All you ever talk about is money," Haney said, questioning Floyd's priorities. This clash highlighted how Mayweather's image has shifted. from a celebrated champion to a figure seen as driven more by wealth than by his sporting legacy.
That though. That's because you're a rotten. You always talking about some money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't.
I'm not talking, Bill. We not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
You brought the money up.
Haney pressed the point, claiming Mayweather compromised the caliber of his fights in pursuit of bigger paydays. He compared this to his own philosophy, prioritizing fan experience over financial gain. Floyd's evolution from fighter to brand has sparked criticism that he now places profit above the art of boxing itself.
Say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else.
Mayweather has boasted about earning $350 million in a single night, an eye-popping sum. Yet, former MMA fighter Chael Sonnen challenges that, suggesting the actual figure was closer to $60 million. This gap fuels questions about how much of Mayweather's persona relies on hype and legend rather than reality.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Mayweather has repeatedly stated that his main goal is earning money, not chasing the title of greatest boxer. His well-known saying, "Nothing in this world is for free," captures that mindset. While practical, this focus has often cast a shadow over his achievements, leaving a perception of greed and opportunism alongside his legacy.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when we were younger, we used to
look up to Floyd.
And what's he teaching the guys coming up? Spunk your money on
the casino, dumb shit. Yeah.
Work so hard to get it, and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he keeps coming back doing exhibitions and that, bro?
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
Floyd maintains that his money moves aren't solely for himself. They're aimed at creating generational wealth. He frequently talks about providing for his children and future generations. While this ambition is commendable, critics argue it might dominate his life, causing him to miss out on other meaningful experiences.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same.
Even in retirement, Floyd continues to generate massive income. Exhibition bouts, particularly against non-boxers like Logan Paul, have been extremely lucrative. Yet, critics argue these events damage his credibility as a serious athlete, turning him into a businessman focused on spectacle and profit rather than sport.
It was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100?
In conclusion, Chael Sonnen offers a striking perspective. He argues that Floyd's problem isn't making money, it's spending it. Sonnen suggests Mayweather may have already drained much of his fortune and now depends on exhibition fights to support his lavish lifestyle. If accurate, this seriously challenges Floyd's assertions of financial control and stability.
No, Floyd's not going to do MMA, but he is going to box again. He's enjoying this attention. It's been very smart what he did. I think it surprised him. I think he was just going out to have a little bit of fun. I don't think he realized he could get 4 and 5 weeks of headlines out of this, but he does need to box again, for sure. I mean, you call it breaking news, but I will tell you unequivocally right now, Floyd Mayweather does and is planning to box one more time.
And the motivation behind getting into a ring again to box when he said he's retired, why? Why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion. Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, so Mike Tyson, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion, he still did really well, but not when you're spending money like that. I mean, that's just the way it works. We've seen a progression of these guys, one after the next, that all end up the same way. And that's broke, and they're just not smart with their money. And, I mean, that's all it comes down to. I'm not even trying to bag on Floyd. Look, he's just not a very bright guy. He's surrounded with even less bright guys. This is the way it works when you're a boxer and you go spend that kind of money. If you ever buy things that cost money to own, you're going to be broke.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one.